Yo, it's effective immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
What up, Hip Hop Nation? It's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views.
Welcome to another week of shenanigans. Thank you for everybody that is subscribing to our YouTube. We are on our way to 30K. Like streamers have said, we need all the help we can get. So hit that subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
I seen somebody else popping it.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
I seen somebody else popping it about us.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Was it positive?
No, it wasn't.
Oh. Well, I mean, listen.
Another stream type nigga. Another nigga who can't keep their building.
Yeah, well, I mean, building seems to be fine here.
Yeah. The lights are on.
God bless everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Face the air.
How was your week, Gina Views?
This week I went into deep isolation.
You did. Your phone was off. I tried to call you like twice.
Yeah. I'm good for that. It makes me more productive.
It do.
And I got pressed by my father.
What'd he say?
Why is your location off?
Oh, yeah, I did look for your location,
Where
too.
you at start blowing me up. I'm like, bro, I'm at the grocery store. And I'm grown as a motherfucker.
I'm grown.
Yeah. I ain't been in that man's house in over 10 years.
But he's probably concerned about you.
No, he just nosy. He said, I see all my other kids here. Where's yours?
Oh, he just be checking?
I'm the good kid. That's what's crazy, though.
Yeah.
I'm not the, you know my family.
Yeah.
I'm the good kid out the
bunch. Be a little rough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything else?
No. I just kind of just isolated, turned my phone off, and I just got to work. That's why all them damn clips in there.
Yes, sir. I went to go see Glorilla.
Oh, okay. How was that?
It was. I'm really impressed with Glorilla's show. Like, she's one of them artists to me who really takes her stage show serious.
Yeah.
You know how some people just take it for granted, walk around with the microphone, just do a little call and response. Like, she got choreography. Her show was, I think it was 1 hour and 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. She dancing the whole time.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh shit. Like, I just appreciate when artists put that much work into their craft.
That's a Leo.
She's a Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's a Leo. She's a July Leo.
That's not the same thing as
She's still a Leo.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, also we got somebody in the studio that's gonna hang out with us and talk some shit. This guy you may or may not have seen him, may or not have seen his work. You know what I'm saying? He's an executive all around, extra out, hip hop opinionated journalist, plus more media personality, content creator, all the things, comic book nerd like me. Rob Markman is here.
Hey, what up, man?
Man, thank you for joining us today.
Nah, thank you for having me. I've been like a fan of what y'all been doing. Like, man, Gina right here just been killing it, man. Like she say the shit that I like. I wish I could say.
You did tell me that before. I remember Rob hit me one time specifically. I ain't gonna talk about what it was. He's like, Gina say exactly what the shit I be thinking.
That mean I need to stop talking.
Yeah. Hell nah. That mean I need to take the filter off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I need to.
I thought I had a filter on. Wait.
That's probably what it is. We all probably say like maybe 80% of what we think we should have.
Yeah.
So you at 80 right now?
Hey, you don't want to explore my mind.
Yeah. But I thought I think it's dope. You was in LA, so I was like, yo, Rob, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Come hang out with us, talk some shit.
You're our first guest host.
For sure. Wow.
You are
really?
first guest host.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got to make a mark right now.
We got to make a mark.
We got to make it hard for whoever come after this.
Yeah. So go crazy on whoever you want to.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I've been known. You pick and choose your spots, but let's go.
Also, I mean, plug your YouTube. You know
yeah. I'm on YouTube. At Rob Markman on YouTube, so check me out. Where I do my own videos, give you some hip hop news, some opinions, but with nuance. Like I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not the WWE guy. A lot of folks be acting like that ain't really you. That ain't really how you feel. Like super turned up. You can tell when it's authentic. But I'm gonna give you nuance. I'm gonna give you context. We're gonna have some sensible talks, and then y'all can go to the other ones for who stay on stream
for sure
for 8 hours and.
Well, let's get to it.
Some buffoonery after. You know what I mean?
Define folks. When you say folks be acting like define folks.
Yeah, I see it.
Because when I say they, I be talking about me.
Word?
Yeah. When I say the streets is saying, I'm talking about me.
Oh, it's like really. Yo, the streets is saying.
The streets is saying. I heard.
Bro, I heard.
No, they saying.
They saying. Yeah. I'm always they.
I'm always they. No, you can't do that no more.
What?
You can't say that you they now. because that's actually a thing. You can't be.
Oh.
You don't want none of that.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it.
You be all right.
You don't want none of that.
I'm already treading.
I mean, the word means something before the new meaning of the word, man.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want no smoke.
Yeah.
But thank you to everybody that is checked in on the podcast as well, audio on all platforms. Make sure you hit that plus or follow the podcast effective immediately. Also want to shout out some people that's been tapping in with us, consistent viewers, people that have been following us and tapping in and commenting and engaging in the conversations. Lost in Translation on YouTube. Lost the letter N Translation on YouTube. Shout out to you. Thank you for fucking with us here on Effective Immediately. I'm going to show some appreciation to the viewers and the listeners. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Lost in Translation. And I always like when people have, like, you know, something creative for a username.
Touche.
Because Lost in Translation, I know you be trolling.
Yeah. Especially, you know what's interesting? Whenever I see like an emoji or something as they little picture, I'm like, oh, this is a troll.
Yeah.
I don't even take it serious. So I think somebody has, well, not somebody, I think people are starting to get hip to that, and they start to put like fine ass girls on their profile, but it be trolls.
Be tricking your ass all the time.
All the time, I be whooped.
You be following?
I don't follow them, but I be like, man, who is this talking shit? Why is this Instagram model talking shit about me? You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
yeah, it's Ted from accounting.
It's Ted from accounting. Also, we have been asking these questions that have been going like crazy on the internet. Gina Views we call them gummy questions because Gina Views be off the gummy. And she be coming up with these questions that we end up talking about on the radio. And I think last week, what was the question? Last week
it was what's the dumbest thing you got in the whooping for?
The dumbest thing you got in the whooping for. And man, people have been.
Yeah.
A lot of people did deserve ass whoopings.
Yeah, a lot of y'all deserve to get y'all ass beat. Like now though, I could have a very small tolerance because my parents whipped my ass for anything. Mm-hmm. So we didn't even get into all the times I got slapped and shit.
You like straight up just like the competition?
Just backhanded.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, we just in the car. My daddy say something, I say something back.
I'd rather get backhanded than the shit I be seeing on TV. You know what I'm talking about?
Like
where they
this?
wind it up. No, you talking about, big ass
like
niggas.
Bring it back?
Yeah, because you can't get enough force on the backhand. On the front one, though, it can,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can wind that up.
I don't want to be touched.
Rob, did you get whoopings?
A little bit. My older brother got it worse than me. I think she got it out, her system.
Who was the
disciplinarian? The youngest don't get it as worse.
Yeah. My mom was absolutely the disciplinarian. Probably the most shit that I ain't deserved that I got smacked for was some shit that I didn't say.
What?
And she was like, but I know you was thinking it. Like, I didn't even say the shit. I'm just like,
that's some dumb shit to get.
I was like, the fuck? Like,
you said that?
I was too old to be getting smacked. I was like 16 at this point. It was like my mom was definitely wild. I love her to death. She was like, oh, I didn't say it, but you was thinking it. I wasn't thinking it. Wow. And it was just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, was thinking it was crazy.
Well, what she thought you was thinking?
She thought I called her a B word.
Did you?
Nah, not even my head. I don't use the word. Like, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might be like, oh, life's a bitch, ain't that a bitch? But I won't refer to a woman as a bitch. Like, it's just not even in my, but, so me and my mom was kind of going at it. And from the look on my face, she felt like in my head I said that. Though I've never verbalized that to her. She was like, oh, you just called me a bitch. I said, yo, I say nothing. Nah, but you was thinking it. Wow. And then the fuck? Like, so that was the craziest. My mom, I love my mom's, but she crazy.
The shout out to Britt Brat. That's a deserve ass whooping just in the name. Right, Britt Brat Get to Know on Instagram. I'm sorry, on YouTube.
I know that's a badass kid.
Britt Brat Get to Know on YouTube said the dumbest thing I ever got a whooping for. I was 7, helping my mom to cook. Got my white shirt dirty. My mom told me to change it. So I turned that bad boy inside out and backwards thinking I was slick. She asked if I changed. I lied with all the confidence in the world, said, yes, ma'am. Let's just say it wasn't the shirt that got dealt with. It was me for lying. The only whooping I ever got. Well,
that's
first of
worth
all,
it.
That's worth it?
Yeah, you just
worth the ass whooping for sure.
Because you tried to finesse, flip the shirt inside out, then tell me you're not wearing the same shirt. When I see the reversible, I see the stain through the thing.
Yeah.
In the tech.
Yeah.
Brit Brat.
At 7. That's probably where they earned that name.
Definitely deserved the ass whooping.
We got another one. Watch Angie work. My grandma was on the phone politicking, just having a normal grandma talk, telling people my baby sister was sick in the hospital with pneumonia. After she got off the phone, I told her, Granny, I don't appreciate you telling everybody my sister is sick in the hospital. She said, okay. The way my parents tag teamed me that night, I'm still not okay.
Wow.
You know what, though? There are certain ass whoopings that I got where I'm like, she didn't have to even do that. She didn't have to, like, you didn't need to pick up the race car track and do all the extra WWE shit.
Okay.
Like, I'm just saying,
You got to be with the Hot Wheels.
Yeah. It was a Hot Wheels because she bought it from the 99-cent store.
Those are worse.
It was the knockoff Hot Wheel track.
Probably the knockoff ones are worse.
But don't be talking about my little sister.
I feel you.
Why are you telling everybody our business?
I feel you.
What's the main thing your parents tell you? Don't go out here telling my business.
Facts.
So why is you on the phone? Granny needed her ass whooped.
No, so Granny could tell it. Like, if you go out here and tell family business, then I ain't got nothing to tell nobody else. I want to be the one to tell it.
I did get my ass whooped one time for telling my grandma we didn't have no food. And she, she gave us food. But I'm like, nigga, I want some sandwiches, some squeezes and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey,
We don't got food.
we don't got food.
No, we don't. I Am Rebellious King said, I got a whooping for banging on my mom's door because I heard banging on the wall for like 30 minutes. All right, I would whoop your ass.
Fucking up the nut.
You hear fucking, you need to play sleep.
Did I tell you I walked in on my mom on purpose?
No, on
On
purpose?
purpose.
I was on some hater shit. I did.
Well, that brings us to next week's question. Have you ever caught your parents fucking?
No, it's not caught your parents fucking. He intentionally,
Okay, look,
you knew what was going on.
I'm gonna be honest, right? This what happened.
So what's your therapist tell you about this? This shit sound like a complex.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I used to like when Leonard used to come over because my mom would be nice all like for 3 days, 3-4 days. I didn't have to do chores. It was up. You know what I'm saying? I heard that white truck pull up. I'm like, nigga, I'm lit for 5 days. 3 to 5 days, I'm lit. Right? I don't gotta really do nothing because my mom ain't tripping off nothing. One night I was just like, man, fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just on some bullshit.
How old are you?
4th grade. I don't know how old.
9.
Okay. And I knew it was going down, so I was on the door like listening, and because the way we lived in like a bungalow, it was like some bullshit in Linwood, and so like the doors didn't lock. She just used to wrap the belt around the little hinge so it'll be stiff and closed a little bit, and I just leaned on that motherfucker and pushed the door open, and I seen him in there, and I seen him in there, and my mom was like, get out of here, boy. And I just hurried and closed the door. I was on some hater shit. I was hating.
What the fuck?
I was hating. You know what it was? I think I was mad because she didn't let me have, I think I had one of them juices and she wouldn't let me have a juice before I went to bed. And so I was on bullshit.
She's fucking.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Yeah.
I know that now. She
wasn't doing laundry.
Yeah.
She wasn't doing the dishes.
That's violation?
Fucking. Yes.
When I know that now. I was 9 or 7 or whatever. How the fuck would I know?
You knew she was fucking.
I did.
Right.
I was hating. I just told you I was hating.
Cock blocking as a kid is crazy. You've been dirty macking your whole life.
Shut the fuck up.
I knew you just dirty macking from birth is crazy.
Yeah. You earned that one though.
I earned that. Yeah, it was bad. And then
So she whooped you.
I got a
She took off on you, huh?
She was hot about that. Because you know what I'm saying? She was hot about
Leonard
that.
ain't kick you on the way out.
Nah, Leonard was cool. Leonard was cool. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess that's the next question, right?
Yeah, that is.
Shit.
That's the next one, and I have nothing for that.
Have you ever walked in or got walked in on?
I was dating.
I got walked in on too.
I was dating a guy whose mom walked in on us.
Did you stop? Because I didn't stop when my mom walked in on me.
So she walked in.
Said payback.
Yeah, not stopping is crazy.
Remember 4th grade, boy?
She walked in and then like
you was at his house.
I just feel a gust of wind, like because the door just like swings open. So I just feel like a gust of wind, and then he stopped and he started laughing. So he's like covering over me. He's like who's like real bigger than me. He's like covering over me, and then she said, "Get dressed." She closed the door. He kept going. So she come back. I said stop.
Hey, he doesn't stop in that man motion.
And then that time she left the door open. So now we just sitting, and then he like hurried up and closed it. So I needed him to hide me because I had just met his mom the day before.
Right.
So
So she
I
didn't
didn't
know.
want-
She didn't see your face. So
She didn't
know
know
which
who
girl
it
it was.
Yeah. And apparently he always get caught in his room fucking. So
Man, he had it
So
lit.
he
in
just
there.
was
wasn't good
on-
at it. He just didn't care, right? Like
no, he
somebody-
didn't care.
He had a whole assembly line.
And then when we got downstairs, because he was going to take me home, and when we got to the door, his keys was still in the door. So that's why we even got caught, because he was just too much in the rush to
get to
yeah.
Did he rush you out there like paparazzi, like Bieber out of the coffee shop or something? Like,
Yeah, I did not want her to see me.
Did she see you?
She ended up, so she came back in the room while I was putting my sandals on, but like I was had my head down, my hair was like covering my face, and I think she knows because I'm small. You know, you just met me yesterday, you gonna recognize it's the same person from the day before, but I never went back over there.
But you kept running it. You just not running it at his house.
Kept fucking him,
Yeah.
but not over there.
Rob, you ever got caught or walked in on somebody?
Nah, I never got walked in on, and yeah, I never. Really
Well, you know
walked
what?
in on nobody.
You from
My older
New York,
brother,
though.
maybe. Yeah. What about what do people fuck in New York?
I know.
I'm saying,
So do
it's
the
not
rats.
that different.
But I'm
Y'all not getting no pussy
no,
out
I'm
there.
just saying, like,
Yeah, right? Like,
you nigga gotta walk up six, 7 flights of stairs to catch you fucking. You know?
Oh yeah.
you know. Nah, yeah, I never got caught.
Really?
Yeah, I might have walked in on my older brother one time, but that wasn't nothing.
That
Hey,
wasn't-
man, get out. Shit, my bad. You know what I mean?
Was she bad?
Yeah, my older brother used to. Yeah, definitely an inspiration.
Yeah,
When I was younger.
definitely an
Just like,
inspiration.
see the girls he bring home. Oh shit. Yeah, but nah, I never got walked in on.
Well, yeah, my mom walked in on me and I didn't stop.
At what age?
So I was, I don't know, probably like 20.
Oh
Like
yeah, that's
20,
too.
maybe like 21, 22.
That's too old.
Yeah, that is too old
Too
'Cause-
old to what?
to get caught fucking.
Yeah, because at that point it's like,
Because now you violating my privacy.
yeah, like when I was like 16, 17, you know what I'm saying? And
Well, I wasn't fucking that young.
so I was like at that age, and I think my parents kind of knew what it was, and they whole thing, it was like unspoken. It's just like, don't be so obvious with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, keep the noise level down. Don't give me a reason to come up there. But in the back of their mind, they know, oh, man, you up there with that girl. But it's the shit. If you know what's going on, you know what's going on.
So y'all were allowed though to have company. I couldn't have company.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it was like
My mom, my house is a spot. Like anybody could just come over,
Yeah.
crash, spend the night,
Mine
spend
too.
a weekend. Like
Yeah.
my mom, she told me later on why she did it like that. She was like, if I got you here, at least you here.
yeah.
And everybody could just come here. So,
Mine was too. It was just like, yo, just don't make it obvious.
Yeah.
Like my parents weren't stupid, but it's like, man, don't fucking, you know,
Yeah.
make it shit obvious.
My daddy probably think I'm a virgin to this episode.
Okay. Well,
turn your
hello,
location
sir.
off.
You know what I'm
Turn
saying?
his TV off. Turn
Just
his
long you
TV
know,
off.
the dude didn't stop. You know what I'm saying? He kept going even when moms walked in. You know what I'm saying? You raised the champ. You know what I mean? Anyway,
He does not want to hear that.
I can see this. He watching this steam coming out his ears like a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
you raised the champ. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, want to shout out
Come up here next week.
a couple more people. The Broke Baller, want to shout you out, I guess. Also, New Munyon.
Why? I guess because he broke.
Nah, well, that's
like,
an
I guess I
interesting
gotta
name.
shout you
You
out.
know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Broke Baller.
It's a what is it called? An oxymoron.
Yeah. Shout out to the Broke Baller. Also, one more, Lemorg. She said, I guess she said, I just want to let y'all know that I love it here. The dynamic between you two is unmatched. I'm in Denver and I listen to y'all while I'm working. Feels like I transported to LA. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Aww.
And also, Ike P answered the question: would they pay for exclusive content if we were to decide to do some kind of Patreon or paywall or whatever?
Yeah.
For the paywall, I'd pay for Gina and Hed's perspective on music industry, on some BTS shit, music reviews too. So, thank you, Ike P. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in again. Subscribe to that YouTube. Also, hit that follow on all the podcast platforms that you're listening on. Now, Rob, you ready to get into some hip hop?
Fuck it. Why not? That's what we here for, right?
All right. Well, let's start with Kanye West, aka Ye.
I mean, he finished. So if you want to
He's
start
finished.
with it,
You think it's over for him?
Who cares? Like, who want to hear it? Let's start. Let's go into it.
I have logged off of Ye.
Yeah.
Whereas I didn't even listen to, what is it, Bully? Is that the name of the album?
Yeah.
I didn't listen to Bully. Like I just completely have logged off because it's just too much to deal with. Like it's too much shenanigans, too much over the top shit. It's too much like back and forth and retracting. It kind of remind me of people like I don't like that people would double down on something and then reel it back, and then double down on something and then reel it back. It's kind of like weird to me. Like that's just not how I was brought up.
Yeah.
So I kind of logged off of Ye. So did you listen to the Bully album?
I did listen to the Bully album because I felt it wasn't like out of personal interest, but I'm like, man, let me listen to this. I was talking about Ye on my YouTube channel, so I'm like, let me at least listen to the music because for me, it all starts with the music. Everything else is kind of bullshit or extra to me. So I did listen to the album.
Was it some slaps on there, or it's whatever?
It exists.
It exists.
Yeah, it wasn't like we know Kanye musically for greatness. Like we've seen Kanye at the highest highs.
At the highest.
And if I'm being honest, like the music ain't doing that no more. It's not giving that same feeling. And for me, if I'm being honest, like we used to react to Kanye off the music.
Yeah.
The music used to get us reacting.
Watch a throw come out, it's like, oh my God. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But when the music not causing the reaction, it's the dopamine hit. Yo, I need them to react to something. So it ain't the music. So all right, I'm gonna say some bullshit.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just
that's
where
true.
we at.
That's true.
When the music don't hope the dope is stepped on.
So what do y'all think about him saying that he believes the music industry is trying to systematically erase him and his accomplishments to prop Kendrick Lamar up in his place?
That shit crazy.
This is zero accountability. Is it the music industry is trying to erase you? What are you doing to put yourself in that position? Where's the accountability? Like, you know what I'm saying? Kim Kardashian won't let me see my kids. That white woman and what they did. You married that white woman and not that chased her around town. She was married to a whole other guy in the NBA.
Real shit.
And you was hating and throwing salt in the game. Like, that's the woman you wanted.
She was married when he was doing that.
Chris Humphries?
I hate Jay-Z. You was begging to sign to Rockefeller. Like somebody, you know what I'm saying? So the accountability of and look, I don't, if he's being mistreated, I don't separate a man from his kid, whatever. But what are you doing to contribute to that?
Yeah, it's erratic behavior.
Yeah, like
I ain't gonna lie to what Gina just said. I remember when I was watching Wendy Williams one year, and Wendy Williams was on her show kicking Kanye's back in. Like,
right.
She needs to get it. Like Kim needs to get away from this man. He's a tyrant. He's a narcissist. All these things. I'm like, man, why she going so hard on Ye? I didn't know. She must have knew. You know what I'm saying? I was
Wendy
still,
ain't been wrong yet.
bruh.
Yeah.
She
said
told us about another nigga too.
Yeah.
She ain't been wrong yet.
Wendy been plenty wrong. That's
Well, she been proven right.
right.
She was
recently.
She wasn't wrong about Ye.
Okay, we'll go there.
You know who else you wasn't wrong about too?
I don't know who you're talking about.
You know who else you wasn't wrong about? Y'all know. If they know, y'all know.
Ooh.
Who's in jail?
Oh.
I mean, I've heard crazy stuff, so I don't.
Yeah.
That to me is not surprising.
My issue though with what Kanye said is that you're minimizing Kendrick Lamar's hard work, accomplishments, and work ethic.
Touche.
Because
And greatness.
okay, all right, let's say they are trying to do, they trying to get you up out of here. Why are you using Kendrick Lamar as the example or the excuse for them trying to get you up out of here? I don't appreciate that.
But who's trying to get you up out of here?
You was up
getting
outta
yourself
here.
up out of here.
You was already yeah.
Like-
you was already canceled. Well, he
like,
been canceled.
Like you doing things. The canceling thing don't even really exist. Nobody's up because
he's canceled.
Not with all the followers that he have and the people that's gonna buy the Yeezy socks.
But see, we thought that until them website browsers. I mean, not the website browsers. The website Shopify and all that stuff shut down.
Yeah, but then he'll just find there's somebody else who's gonna take his business.
Hell yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But man, you did it yourself. He's not canceled. Like, you could go listen to Kanye if you want to listen to him. Like, it ain't even to the level of R. Kelly where Spotify said, hey, we're gonna stop putting this on playlists. We're gonna stop.
It's coming.
Maybe, but your shit not hitting like it used
Yeah,
to
also
anyway.
the music's not there.
Yeah, let's be real.
It'd be different if he's putting out hits. Like he putting out these slaps and like, well, even then it wouldn't matter.
Carnival was a hit and was a #1 record and stuff like that. But it's like it's not the same, man. And the other thing is, you want to discredit Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like Gina said, for all his accomplishments, like. Why can't Kendrick be great? Kanye West is the only great artist we have, and if it ain't Kanye being great in this moment, we're not allowed to have any other greatness.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I feel like he been trying to send shots or jump in the middle of the whole shit in general. Because didn't he added himself to the group chat last year with the beef? I forgot what song he jumped on.
Like that remix. Hey, yo, Kendrick, I got you. That ain't asked for your help.
He did. He did.
But it's not. But it's not even personal against Kendrick. It is, but it's whoever's in that #1 spot. When Drake was the #1 guy, it was against Drake.
Right.
Yep.
And now it's against Kendrick. It's whoever's in that #1 spot. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't think it's personal with Dot. It can't be personal. He don't have a personal relationship with
It's
him.
only personal anytime you say my name.
Right.
I can see that.
Right.
But he don't have a personal relationship with Dot for it to be personal. It's just jealousy or envy or him wanting attention.
He said it in the academic. It's not an interview. The talk that they had. He said, "I'm jealous of Kendrick." He he said the quiet part out loud.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Yeah.
It shows in every action.
I think it's gonna be interesting to see what the next year look like because I just seen Ty perform at Coachella.
Mm-hmm.
And Ty is already back to being well received by people and fans, and people fuck with Ty. And I remember when there was a point where people were questioning Ty because his lineage with Ye doing the Vulture shit. And then after they split, it's like, oh, we got our Ty back, bet. Like it's up.
Right.
And now Kanye, because Ty was like the last one fucking with him in the game. And Game and
got
him.
into it with Game.
Yeah, and so now it's like he's on a complete island.
Yeah, so it's, who can I find? Dave Blunts.
Who fucking with me? Who's coming with me?
It's really like that.
He said he went to go on Kai Sinatra stream.
Yeah, it ain't gonna matter. God bless him.
But there's enough when it comes back. I don't know that he's canceled per se because it's two things that we talk about, and we even seen it in the battle. It's the culture, it's the community, it's the hip hop. It's the people who love hip hop, no matter who's on top. It's the people who man, I just fuck with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And then it's people who just follow their favorite artists. There are plenty of people who Kanye is their favorite artist, and they don't give a fuck about hip hop or the community or the betterment of what we doing. So they always gonna follow him. So he always gonna have an audience. He'll be fine. But it's like it's just noise to us now, bro. It's like we've seen this trick before,
over and over again.
I think he'll be. I don't want to say forgiven, but I can't think of a better word. But I think that Kanye has become our cousin who always tripping. You got the drunk homie that's here come Eddie coming in.
Scare away the girls and shit.
Yeah, like he just every time he pop up on my timeline, it's like, oh, here he go again. I'm not even outraged no more.
Yeah, it's not offensive anymore.
Yeah,
it's not offensive anymore. Like I hate Jay-Z, so
nobody give a fuck what you talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know what though? I did have a conversation with somebody. It wasn't off the record, but it was a low key conversation where shit different when you mention somebody's children.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if that, like, at one point I thought that him and Hov would be able to have a conversation.
Nah,
I think it's over now.
There's no coming back.
There's no coming back.
Yeah, and I don't, I don't think Hov gonna do nothing. You did like if I see like
he ain't letting that go though.
But you deserve to get an ass whooping. But I don't think it comes to that. I don't come to like physical violence.
He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, but we never gonna get back to what. There's no reconciliation.
No,
from that. There's no acknowledging. You dead to me.
Yeah.
He did just tweet some shit though that did have me like, whoa. I think he said Taylor Swift should have gave me some pussy.
Yeah.
Nah,
something like that.
Yeah, that.
And I think she did like a cease and desist. She sent this.
Yeah, well, he said, and I'm just repeating. Defamation shit is going around, so I'm not saying this, but
I didn't say that.
Right? Yeah, you gotta be clear. Some that she had a threesome with.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor.
with one of the One Direction guys and I forget the exact names, but he was like, oh, I was supposed to be in on
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, and Justin Bieber. I was supposed to be in on that. Like he wilding the fuck out.
Wow.
Like, and and good for Taylor. Man, sent that, got her lawyers on it. Hell yeah, as you should.
Hell yeah.
A Kanye West rant is like seeing nudity on the timeline.
Yeah.
It don't do nothing for me.
It's like, yeah,
I'm
whatever.
not like, whoa.
What was your thoughts on the Luther video, Gina?
My issue with artists is that they've dropped these songs and we don't get any good videos. That was a good fucking video.
Yeah.
And I want to know, I don't want to be the person who reach and be making something out of nothing, but the GNX was covered in the background.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Rob?
I don't think it means anything.
Me either.
I think he said, I'm going to cover the GNX in the background. So all these motherfuckers see the GNX covered in the background. I said, what does that mean? But I mean, no.
Because, okay, so remember the day when GNX dropped and we reacted. We saw a snippet of him sitting in front of the GNX and then he walked and went to another room or something, right?
Yeah.
I don't believe we got the audio track yet that was underneath that piece that came out.
Yeah.
Because that's the same song that he performed first at the Super Bowl.
Yes.
We still haven't gotten it.
No.
Where is that? And
Jeremy likes to call it the tiramisu. But
that's the name of the song?
no.
But this is not new. This is Dot's MO. There was a song in front of All Right video that we didn't get. There was when To Pimp a Butterfly came out, he was performing all sorts of records on late night on Colbert that didn't exist on albums. So Kendrick has always been doing this. What I think it could eventually lead to, and not immediately because everybody thinks another album's coming, I could see a second Untitled Unmastered where it's like, hey, here are the leftovers from the other album. But that might come way later in the cycle. I don't read too much until when Kendrick gives us the snippets or the little teasers of other songs because he's always done that. You know what I mean? And sometimes they're just that. It's just like a little snippet.
I agree.
We'll see what it is later.
I'm all in.
I pay attention to it. I saw a great breakdown of the Peekaboo today, actually. I think it was this morning. And they saw something I didn't see, and I was like, oh, that's good. But I know Dot, and
we know.
No, I'm saying I know the way he think. He be thinking about shit, but not like that. Not to the point where it's like for instance, in the Luther video, I saw this shit about all the circles in the video. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm looking at all the circles in the video. I ain't gonna lie, it did catch me off guard a little bit because the snippet that we saw when GNX first dropped that we didn't get, the Tiramisu record or whatever, when he had the two GNXs parked there and he was walking and you seen him walk in that opening or whatever, that did look like where SZA was performing.
It was the same location.
Same location, right? But nobody paid attention to that part of it. They just paid attention to the circles. And I'm like, that's the same location though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a callback because I saw the dude saying that they shot at the same time. And I'm like, I don't think they shot that shit at the same time.
The same location.
The same location, but I don't think they shot when he shot that snippet. I don't think they shot the Luther video. Is what I'm saying.
It's possible.
I saw people making that comparison. Nigga shot the video 4 months ago.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah. I'm not
for Luther.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think they been did it. How early did we get Squabble Up? That was in the
video?
beginning. No,
or the song.
The snippet. It was in the beginning of Not Like Us.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I think everything means something. When Squabble Up, okay, well we was calling it Broccoli. When we first got the snippet for Broccoli, we didn't know that a West Coast sounding album was coming from Kendrick.
That's true.
We didn't fucking know that. We was sitting here trying to dissect the sample.
That's true.
So that's why I think everything means something. Or it's a setup for something.
Kendrick is intentional, and as intentional as they come, right? And I think as a writer and an artistic, I think there's double entendres. I think there's possible triple entendres. I think once we get into the fan theories where you'll take one line or one thing and attribute 6 different meanings to it, I think that's us putting the extras on it where he don't intend. And I think he gets a kick out of seeing what
That's why I think he does
the video.
it, though.
The Luther video came out. What was it? It was like National Child Protection Day or something like that. Or and everybody's like, oh, he did this. He's a mastermind. He did this. And it was like, dog, he was. We didn't even know there was a National Child Protection Day until y'all looked it up. Every day is a National something day. You can just Google it.
Yeah.
National Toenail Day.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be certain things. They'd be like, yo, he did it in black and white, and Nokia was in black and white. And I'm like, bro,
that's too deep.
The production level on this video, Nokia came out 2 weeks before. They had to have shot this 2 weeks before, at least started production. They knew it was a black and white video. That's a coincidence. Like, people just be putting like extras on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I agree. But I did see something else about the director of the video, but I don't remember that specific conspiracy.
Karina Evans. Well, Karina Evans is,
but I don't remember the theory that
is the director of the video. I mean, she directed Nice for What for Drake.
Right.
She directed God's Plan. She directed In My Feelings. So she did a lot of Drake videos. She's a Toronto native. And Karina Evans started out as an intern under Director X.
Yeah, but she didn't shoot the Nokia video.
No, she didn't shoot the Nokia video, but she is celebrated for Drake's video. So a lot of people attributed, oh, this was a get back. The part that they don't tell you, and shout out to Karina Evans, like Karina Evans is a director in her own right. She's directed episodes of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. She's directed episodes of P Valley. She's directed episodes of Snowfall. Yeah, like she does this. And prior to directing music videos for Drake, she did the Garden video for SZA that Donald Glover was in. She did The Evils for Sir. And she did a video for J-Rock, and the name escapes me. So she's had ties with TDE for years. Possibly the timeline is a little bit fuzzy, but I think she was directing these TDE videos, if I'm not mistaken, before doing the Drake videos.
So it's not a get back.
It shit don't have nothing.
It's not a coincidence.
Yeah, I can't see because it would be really disingenuous of Dot, if we're being real, to use such a talented director, you know what I'm saying? And a black woman as collateral damage in the battle.
Yeah.
Like she's fucking ill with what she does. And I think to reduce the art that they gave us and the direction that they gave us to a get back is really diminishing Karina Evans' accomplishments.
To her work.
Yeah.
There was a report about Serena Williams saying that she did not crip walk on stage with Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl to get back at Drake.
Yeah.
She said they don't even have like a negative relationship. And that's kind of the same thing that a lot of people thought, that he was using Serena Williams to like send a shot.
It would be, I think it would be a bad look. I know how it looks too. And the other thing that we don't talk about is Drake had recently in the recent years sent shots at Serena's husband.
Yep.
Like out the blue. So I kind of get if Serena feels that way. It might have been a little get back in it.
I think it was. All that shit was capped to me.
And Serena, she got to clean it up.
Because it's probably the backlash.
Right. But also Serena was known for crip walk. Look, she come from Compton. Serena and Venus come from Compton and are the best tennis players in the world.
Right.
Crip walk, you know what I'm saying, on and was criticized for crip walking on the tennis court.
Yeah.
And now we're in the Super Bowl, the biggest sporting event, you know what I'm saying, televised, and I still get to do my crip walk on the Super Bowl. And what you gonna say now? Because now I'm Serena Williams, and what? So I think there was meaning in that too. And
I think it could have been get back, but not necessarily towards Drake. But like the points that you just brought up is that now I'm doing it right here, and y'all didn't want me to do it over there.
Right.
So now what?
And what?
Yeah.
And look, I do think again, like Dot being who he is, like it just starts to cheapen it at this point. If everything is a get back, if everything is about, you know, not to say Drake, especially with this lawsuit looming, you know, if Dot want to kick his back in a little bit more, like I get it, you know what I'm saying, like, but to use other people and other creatives and greats as like Serena Williams is she's not a pawn.
She's an all-time legend.
She's an all-time great. She's a queen. If we're talking in chess terms, she's not a pawn. She's a queen on the board. Like you don't use your queen like that.
She's one of the best to ever do a thing.
Yeah, you don't use your queen as a pawn like in chess. Like you know what I'm saying. So
he was using people.
What happened?
He was using people. DeMar.
Like,
come on, like niggas was getting used. Like, and we all played into it.
I think that starts to cheapen it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever happened is like, hey, now it's time to get away from that.
Yeah.
It's time to move on.
I don't think moving forward that he even gives a fuck about Drake.
No.
All right.
Like, I think that it is 100% like he just focused on himself. He's focused on his tour, and he's focused on bringing us more W's.
That's
like
it.
the battle is over. This time last year, the timeline was on fire.
No, for sure.
It's literally been a year. Like, I don't think that he's what's it called, is the focus at all. But I think that with all of the shit that we know of or have heard of Drake doing behind the scenes, all of this shit was warranted.
Yeah.
Like, you deserved it.
All
like,
of it.
you know?
But you see what I'm saying? And again, with the lawsuit, again, the other shit, like, if you want to kick his bag and kick it in. But, like, Nokia, right? People were saying Nokia was a response to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, look at the choreography. If we are at the point where these two dudes is going back and forth with choreo and, oh, I'm going to do the choreo that you did and da-da-da-da-da. Bro, I saw Who Got Served. It was dope when I saw it the first time.
Yeah.
Give me the slaps, give me the raps, give me the whatever. I don't want a fucking dance battle between
Oh, you
both
got
of them.
served.
But I think that's what separates the two people.
Exactly.
Is that Kendrick is moved. I believe that Kendrick has moved on now. I think that the Super Bowl was the last thing. I think Kendrick has moved on. Drake is still worried about him.
Yeah.
Drake is still doing shit he just was it the Compton college hoodie or something he had on?
Yeah.
It was something that he had on. I want to say it was Compton Community College
he had
hoodie or like
it was a Compton. It was a Compton something he had on.
he's still doing stuff.
But it's just corny though. But he in himself is corny. So I don't expect him to not operate in a corny
Well, look,
way.
the tour about to start.
Oh, you know that's gonna
even
be
the plot twist page.
Yeah.
He's still doing shit over there.
Yeah.
So he's still thinking about it.
And I heard of all, like, I've heard many things that he's still doing behind the scenes. Like he won't let it go.
Yeah.
So
Boy, we can go viral with some shit that we know.
facts. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
But SZA just dropped a beauty line. Or did y'all have anything else for that?
Nah, shout out to
Should have
SZA.
been a friendly fade. That's all I'm saying. Should have just kept it at a friendly fade.
Shout out to SZA.
And that's the other thing.
Yeah,
The Aiden Ross stream.
bro.
Anyway,
Yeah.
because I'm going to get mad. SZA just dropped a beauty line called Not Beauty. And it is curated by SZA and only available at the Grand National Tour.
Okay.
I think that's smart as fuck.
It has lip gloss.
Popping.
I'm looking at the website right now. She got lip gloss, and the packaging is amazing. And this is perfect because she got them lips.
Talk about it.
She got them lips.
Talk about
Rob, like, I'm a married man. I can't speak on it. But
She got them lips.
it. It's weird because I know these actual people. It's like you're not allowed to have a celebrity crush when you actually know the celebrity.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? It's a little
Can
different.
you? Can y'all have celebrity crushes?
Nah.
you can't
Nah.
because you refuse to, or because you
Listen.
can't because you can't go home.
I mean, I can go home, but it might be smoke coming out the chimney when
Yeah.
you go,
I guess it's a little different when
Nah.
you're in contact with people.
Yeah, it's
That-
like, oh, you actually know that you can actually have contact.
That's been an issue that I've been having with like talking to guys. Like they'll see like certain somebody in the comments or like tweeting me or liking a post or something like that, and it's like, well, you actually know this nigga.
Yeah,
Right.
So it's
a little
like it's a little different, but I don't think it's different.
I think it's different. For women, it's different
Why?
because men are intimidated by other empowered men.
Mm-hmm.
Women are intimidated by aesthetic usually, and so if I just like a girl, if Rob, I'm gonna use you because you know.
Go ahead.
So if Rob likes a girl's picture, his girl could be like, "Oh, that's just, you know, Gwyneth Paltrow or whatever." Like he ain't never gonna meet her. But if he's like in and around Gwyneth Paltrow, then it's like, man, hold on. Like now you got access. That presents a different level of comfort. Women, I think it could be any nigga. Like the nigga that's like the guys that you talk to, it don't necessarily have to be a dude that's rapping or popping. He could be any dude that's popping. He could be a business dude.
Mm-hmm.
He could be a Apple CEO. He could be whatever, and he gonna still feel that same way.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have done better than Gwyneth Paltrow, though, man.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to Gwyneth. It's just
Shout out to Gwyneth.
it's just not my type.
Well, what is your type, Rob?
I ain't got a type.
Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up.
I tried to set you up just.
You know what I'm saying?
I said bob and weave. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's all the same to me. Fucking is fucking.
I do want to salute to SZA though, because that strategy has been used before. Prince did that when he went on tour. He sold his album.
he's on makeup. Oh, I thought.
Bro, come on, bro.
I ain't know you.
I wouldn't be surprised if Prince had a makeup line.
Yeah,
I bet you that motherfucker be sold out.
Yeah.
he would if he was still alive. Prince would have a makeup line.
If
For
Prince
sure.
had-
hair care.
Yeah.
Prince has some hair care and foundation. Women is buying that shit.
Yeah.
Well, he was wearing makeup though.
I know.
But Prince sold his album at the
He
show.
sold his album at the shows, and that's how he like changed the music industry with that move. I think it's super dope for SZA to only have it available at the shows. It builds anticipation, scarcity. So it's like, oh, I can only get this for this tour. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if she did drop it everywhere after the tour.
It's
Yeah.
definitely coming out
a
everywhere.
little bit. The
After
resale
the-
is gonna be crazy though. So
During the tour, huh?
yeah, not that she get a piece of that, but the resale is gonna be crazy. But yeah, it drives hype, it drives excitement.
Okay.
a good thing.
Before we move on to this other thing, while we on this tour shit, did y'all see? I think it was I want to give credit to the wrong administration, but I think it was a Trump administration thing where ticket scalping is now being cracked down on.
Okay.
Did you see that?
K-Rock was in the White House and campaigning for it. Yeah.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
And I seen people rejoicing because it's like these tickets cost a lot of money to get into these concerts.
Yeah.
And then I did see this statistic that said 70% of Coachella people are doing pay later,
Yeah.
so they can go, but the tickets be like $700.
Yeah.
It's like I don't necessarily blame them, but then the resale on these GNX tour, I seen the Chris Brown shit, and I seen the Beyonce when she was doing hers. The resales is stupid. It was like $2,200 for
Yeah.
2 tickets
I don't know how people afford to go to concerts
right
in
now.
2025. Like eventually something got to give. Like especially with these tariffs, with the stock market doing what we do. Eventually something got to get. Like who affords this? Like, and it's the market that dictates the price, the resale price, right? Like you get what you can get for it. If I can get $2,500 for a Beyonce ticket, then yeah, give me my money. But eventually this shit about to come to some got to give.
One of the homegirls bought a resale Beyonce ticket for $600, and it was a no view ticket. It was one of them ones behind the curtain shit.
She paid $600.
Yeah. I love Beyonce, but not like at that point.
Who's your favorite rapper or your favorite artist, just in general?
Jay-Z.
So
Yeah.
what's the most you would pay out of pocket to go see Hov?
See, it's different. I'm spoiled because you got.
I know.
Well, okay, but I did. I don't know, like
what's too much?
$250 is
$250?
Yeah.
Nigga, you can't go see Ja Rule for $250. Not like that,
Yeah.
huh?
Damn.
But not like that. But I'm just
But what I'm saying is, when Jay did the Barclays,
Yeah.
Jay the Barclays Center open. He did the first 8 nights, sold out the first 8 nights, the first event ever in Barclays. And I didn't know. You know how it is, like being in the industry. We get comped, we get invited.
Yeah.
But I knew what it was. I said, I don't want to wait for the
And
plug
not-
to come
yeah.
through, and then you might get it, you might not. I had bought tickets for about 2 or 3 of them shows, like with different friends. Hey, this week I'm gonna go with this friend. I'm gonna go. So I went to out of 8, I saw it like 4 times, and then they ended up comping me. Or I bought 3, and then they ended up comping me, so it was cool. But one night I was in the nosebleeds. I was like, fuck it, that was all that was available. One night I was down there. I spent $250 or whatever, but. Shit, even that was like 10 years ago. That was like 2012.
Yeah, I was gonna say $250 for Jay-Z is a minute ago.
I'm
Yeah.
not buying tickets.
At all?
Yeah.
No.
Fabulous.
No.
Damn.
I don't like concerts. Like, it has to be, like how I said, I want to go to the Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, Summer Walker. Like, that's a great group of people
Right.
to go see perform.
Well, you went to the
I didn't pay for nothing.
I know that, but you did go to what's the festival?
I Love
I Love R&B. So you wouldn't have paid to go to see that?
No, I don't like festivals. I only stood in the crowd for Fabulous. I went back to the VIP section the rest of the show.
What if it was a collection of all your favorite people
That's what that was.
plus a battle rap?
So I stayed. I still stayed
Yeah.
because it was the I Love R&B. But I'm back here where can't nobody step on my feet, and if niggas start running, I'm good.
Yeah.
But I don't like, it's too like,
It's
because
too
I was
much.
stand-in and everything. It was outside. It was hot. That was when it was hot as hell in LA.
Yeah.
Remember, it was like 120 out here. 120 is hot, huh?
Yeah, no, it wasn't 120.
It was hot as a motherfucker, though. It was so hot that when you go outside, you just instantly sweat.
Start sweating.
It was bad out here.
No, concerts. I do want to shout out to Nelly. He just announced the Where the Party At tour recently. I want to say this for Gina. It's Ja Rule, it's Eve, it's Jermaine Dupri. Well, Nelly and the St. Lunatics, Eve, JD, Ja Rule, and Fabulous. That's on the tour.
That's funny that J.E. is on the tour?
JD, yeah. Jermaine
No,
Dupri.
Jagged Edge. Is Jagged Edge on the tour?
They not listed here.
Because technically that was Where the Party At. It was featuring Nelly.
Featuring Nelly.
So
That's
they-
why
they
this
done got the
whole new announcing the thing, I swear I've seen this already because I remember Fabulous not performing in LA.
Yeah.
So you just put anytime Fabulous perform?
Yeah.
I respect it.
Well, no, they're currently on the tour now, but they just released the more dates.
Brooklyn shit.
What take a nigga song? Oh,
No,
Fabulous.
being
Now.
Yeah, I'm impressed by her dedication to Fabulous.
Oh, I'm
This is dope.
obsessed with New York in general.
The men, everything.
That shit's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah. I believe my soulmate is a Brooklyn nigga
That shit, yeah.
with
sound about
Dipset
right.
swag.
Well, speaking of New York, Rob, y'all got y'all hands full. There was some old beef that spilleth over on the timeline.
Spilleth.
Ja Rule had a visceral reaction to 50 Cent again, and then there was an uproar on Twitter. Did you see it?
Yeah, it's like Tom and Jerry.
Get the
It's just they never itchy and scratchy. It's just never. They never gonna be good ever.
bro. What you mean, Tom and Jerry? Well, I guess it is because
Tom
one
and
of
Jerry
them
was
really
always
got
fighting. Yeah.
hurt. Somebody really got hurt though.
50 got shot 9 times.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm not putting that.
So he's a Looney Tune character.
I'm not putting that on Rule. Stop, because I gotta go back home.
Yeah.
I'm not putting that on Rule. 50 got shot 9 times
Yes.
and believes that Murder Inc. was behind that.
Yes.
I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Ja said,
We can never be friends.
SMD, you bitch ass nigga. I already ate your lunch. Shut up.
Yeah.
He got shot 9 times and did nothing.
Yeah.
Stop glazing this clown. That's crazy, Josh, using it. Because I just learned glazing like 3 months ago.
Glazing is such. I hate the word glazing. It's such an offensive word to me. I don't like. I don't like when dudes bring up penis in a conversation where penis was not previously mentioned. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Glazing is, and I know to me glazing is the same as SMD.
Right.
Like inviting the dude to the Frank stand.
Right.
Hey, don't invite me to Frank stand, bro.
Now, that's a real New York, like,
Inviting somebody to Frank stand?
yeah. Like
Yeah.
an SMD, and that's like calling a nigga weird out here.
Yeah, I see. I didn't understand that.
Oh, you call somebody weird?
Yeah, I was like, man, that shit is weird. My fucking started reaching. I was, what's going on?
What was you
I
saying
didn't
was
know-
weird?
I forgot. I was talking about somebody. Yo, he weird. Like,
Oh,
that
you
was
said it like that?
Yeah, and it was like, I didn't realize. Lost in translation. Shout out to Lost in Translation.
Yeah.
I was like, why? How is that offensive? Like, weird is more offensive than suck my dick.
It's equivalent. That's relatively new. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that's
Okay.
not necessary.
I just didn't get it.
If you've been out here 10 years ago, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Right? But that's relatively new. But yeah, like that, it would be the equivalent, right?
So if being out here, if you told somebody, you told the dude, hey man, suck my dick, and
where are they from? L.A.
no, they're from LA.
Okay.
And you say that, and then you also say, hey man, you weird. Like what's a
The way
higher
you
level
said
of
it-
offense?
No. It depends on the inflection and
You
how
want some weird shit?
That's offensive.
More offensive. Where is it on the offense meter to suck my dick?
Suck my dick
I think
is
suck
get
my
you
dick is
slapped.
universal.
Yes.
Because it's still like, huh?
Yeah.
Like I
Right.
feel like in LA it's more looked at like as you saying some gay shit to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Versus it's supposed to be disrespectful.
Yes.
Right.
Suck my dick. I feel like out here it's like remember on Menace to Society, he said, I suck your dick. He said, the fuck you just say to me?
Yeah.
Popped his ass.
Right.
Popped the smoker.
And took the cheeseburgers.
And took
Because
the
if you
cheeseburgers.
because out here it's like if you are engaging someone in that kind of behavior and that's not what they own,
Right.
it's extremely inflammatory. It's like challenging their manhood.
Well, yeah, same thing back at home.
Yes.
Yes, but how you said it, man, you weird. Like that's like calling nigga a bitch ass nigga. Like,
right. And that's worse.
It's equivalent
on the offensive scale. Okay,
it's different. It's not worse.
It's neck and neck. Pause.
It's neck and neck on on what offense?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see the offense.
It's just a different offense.
It's a different offense.
Okay.
I feel like when y'all say "suck my dick," like y'all just saying "fuck you." I'll hear somebody say "fuck you." That's not that bad.
Right.
Like that's not that crazy, you know. But out here, if you say "suck my dick," it's like you said, it's like questioning somebody's manhood. Like the fuck is your dick? Why are we talking about your dick?
Yeah. Okay. And truly, I'm just trying to understand. Like it's definitely been.
Don't say neither one.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Just don't say neither one.
To be safe, but I didn't know Weird took that level of offense until like. It was amongst the homies, so it wasn't no drama. But it's like, nah, you can't say that out here. I was like, I thought I said some wild shit. I'm like, the word is in the dictionary. Like, you can't say that out shit.
The thing is, we say it to each other though. Like we say weird to each other, but I mean, I guess because y'all can kind of say SMD to somebody and it's not that crazy. Like if you from out there, right?
Nah, it's always kind of crazy.
It's always crazy.
Yeah. It depends too.
Oh, okay.
I think it's more of an old school.
What about, hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth when you talking to me.
I mean, you're gonna get a heated back and forth, but that's not like a violation.
See, that's like if
that's
somebody,
not like pop off. There's no pop off after watching.
If an LA person say to another LA person like you weird or that's weird, like that's like watch your mouth. So it ain't crazy.
Oh, so it's not a pop off that comes.
No,
exactly.
the only time weird get crazy for real in LA is when you say you fucking weirdo. Shut your weird ass up. It's the emphasis in the weird.
It's the way you say it.
And it's a pop off.
It's yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the inference is it's the energy.
Right. SMD could doesn't always lead to a pop off, but you can expect a pop off. Like if you told somebody, yo, suck my dick, and they popped off after that, it's a justifiable pop off. It's like it's not, yo, why you went crazy on? Yo, you said suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
wow. Okay.
Yeah. So the other thing that Josh said is, you're right. He told the feds Murder Inc. had him shot, and they put us under federal indictment and give him a rat emoji. Nigga, you a used car salesman. I don't want to read all this shit, but he just had time. And then he wrote, "I got a day off from tour. I got time today."
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, that's just one of those things. I mean, when they go to interviews, you know, they just consistently get asked about each other. There's no good gonna come from that. There's no reconciliation. You're never gonna ask 50 about Ja, and you're gonna get like, okay, nah, he's cool. Like it's always gonna be, and you're never gonna get, you know, vice versa. I think it all stemmed from because Ja was on the Breakfast Club and the conversation came up. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. Because 50 had, you know,
celebrated.
Yeah, he celebrated and you know, was up for Fifth. So people was like, damn, what the fuck Fifth on? Like, Irv passed. You can't let that shit go. But again, in Fifth mind, what he believes, or at least what he's alleging, is that Murder Inc. had something to do with getting him shot. So even in death, I guess it was up. And, you know, Rule felt the way. And I get it because that's my man. So it's like, damn, man, my man dead and you still going off. So
is it true that when 50 got shot, that Murder Inc. had like a barbecue or a picnic or something?
I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't there. It definitely, that's not like a known thing. Like, I don't know that they
like it wasn't flyers and shit.
Yeah.
Like a celebration type party.
Nah.
Like something like that.
Because when Fifth got shot, Fifth wasn't that big of an artist. He was definitely an artist that New York knew, and it was an underground mixtape thing. He had How to Rob. He was definitely like on the mixtape, but it wasn't like during that time, even when 50 was making records at Ja Rule, like Your Life's on the Line and Murder Inc. and dissing them, it was a if you know, you know. Like if you were super tapped into the mixtape scene and super hip hop, then you knew about it. But like the casual person who like listened maybe to Hot 97 at the time may have not even known that was going on. So it wasn't like a big headline thing at that time. Gotcha. It was like underground.
Tommy Richman, Elliott Wilson's favorite artist of 2025 and 2024, just released a new snippet and a new song that's coming out. I believe the song was already coming out, called Act Up. It's already out, and he put Sexyy Red on it. Not surprising or shocking to me at all, but
great addition to the song.
Great addition to the song.
Yeah, because I do like the song.
The song ain't bad.
That's the one that sampled Soulja Boy?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
When they in the video, they're at the gas station.
But Tommy definitely has a lot to learn. I'm interested to see what you thought about it. Did you see it?
I saw the snippet with Sexyy on it, but when the first act up came with the video at the gas station
With the girls.
yeah, I was just like, man, why are we playing? It's like, yo, I'm not hip hop and I'm not a hip hop artist, but no, I'm not just a hip hop artist. It's just a lot of confusion about it. Then your team nominates you in the hip hop category at the Grammys. It just seemed to be a lot of confusion of what this culture is and how he fits into it, and then coming back and sampling the Soulja Boy joint and whatever. I'm just like, do you really not know? And is this really clumsy? Because if not, your advisor should forewarn you and kind of guide you a little bit better. Or are you playing with it? And
It could be a little bit of both.
It could be. The truth, most times, somewhere in the middle, right?
I shot him some grace at first because I'm like, man, he 24. Like,
Right.
he don't know no better.
Right.
Like, he ain't never had no mentorship. He signed to Brent Faiyaz. So I'm like, oh, Brent and them. I know somebody on Brent's team. They not really the type that play with culture like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't know, I was a little confused. I talked to Tommy on the phone a couple times.
Oh, cool.
And I fucked with him from the standpoint of like, he took full accountability. He's like, bro, I'm new here. Like,
Oh, that's dope.
I don't know shit. I'm being honest with you. Like, I want to learn. Like, you know, I appreciate you holding me accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, but I am here to do this music, bro. Like, I'm classically trained. He just went down his accolades.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I really take this music shit serious. And I'm like, well, you understand that it's going to be some shit that's going to come with the shit that you be doing and saying and how you moving or whatever. He's like, honestly, I just got to take that. I'm willing to stand on whatever. I'm willing to take whatever consequences come with it. He said, I just got to own that. I got to take it. I got to accept it. So I was like, shit. I came in here. It was like, man, I respect it, I guess. Like, I don't.
I respect accountability.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But it still seems funny.
Yeah. You know, I hope it works for him. You know what I'm saying? It just seems. Was the Act Up record working? Like, what was the reaction to that? I know a lot of people.
I would assume if the record is working on its own, you don't
need the Sexyy Red thing.
Yeah.
So.
It sounded good to me. To me, it seemed like it was working. I am not a professional in the music industry, so
You're not. You here now?
Yeah.
Don't run from it.
I am a commentator.
run from
I do
it.
not know how this stuff works behind the scenes, but it's to me it sounded good.
Okay. I mean,
But-
that's what matters the most.
Yeah, it sounded like a banger to me, and then adding Sexyy on it is just putting a cherry on top.
Okay.
So I thought it was cool. I'm confused though,
I think he is too.
because I thought he wasn't hip hop, and this
This is for sure.
It's quacking like a duck.
He did clear it up and say, I'm not just hip hop in that exchange.
Yeah. Well, the streets is never gonna let him
Right.
live that off. We're never gonna get over it, and I am the streets. They never gonna let him.
I think he can. I think we just got to learn. Like the conversation had with him, it was a private convo, and I appreciate you like sharing it. Having that conversation with the public, I think the more we as an audience learn who he is and what your intention is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have good intention, and even if you fuck up, you'd be like, yeah, he good. I get where he coming from. He fucked up. All right, cool. You'll give certain passes to shit.
Yeah.
But I think we need to learn more of who he is and what his intention is.
I agree.
With the stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
I think he could get past it, but until he maybe addresses it or shows it like in a real way, it's always at least gonna be a question mark.
I seen your video. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say he makes me feel like he's like a kid who his parents are like forcing him to like model or something, like the little girls that do the beauty pageants where they have all this makeup on and
Honey
they're just
Boo Boo.
living out their parents' dreams, or like the kids who play sports just because their parents want them to do it. Their dad wanted to be a basketball player, a football player, so they're forcing them. Because I want to love the music so bad, but I feel like you don't even want to put this type of music out.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like he's like it's like he's like a puppet or something. Like there's somebody's controlling you and making you put this music out because you said that you are not just hip hop, but all I'm seeing is hip hop.
Yeah.
And then a Grammy nomination.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't get the nomination. They
What was
submitted
it?
they
They
submitted
submitted it.
him. The labels, your team has to choose to submit you, and they choose to
The
submit
submission.
you in what category.
Yeah.
And they submitted him in rap, and then the Grammys didn't nominate him, which seemed like it just seemed like weird messaging.
I remember when you did your video on the Tommy Richman thing, and I forgot what you said, but it was dope because you made the comparison of like, I guess like we have a history of white artists coming into the culture, playing with it, discarding it at leisure, at will, whatever. Like Post Malone's like, oh, I'm gonna go over here and do this, and I'm gonna go over here and do that. What, like, I'm trying to think of other examples of cultural missteps made by
White artists?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens all the time. And I think that's a bit of what Tommy is facing too. It wasn't
It's not just him.
It wasn't just the comment, but it's the history of it. It's like, oh man, we've seen this shit before. Because the fact of the matter is, hip hop is the most accepting genre that there is. You seen when Lil Nas X came through on the country charts, and they tried to get his ass up out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They done
Beyonce?
spit in Beyonce face how many times? Like our gates is open. Hip hop actually really bring people together. You know what I'm saying? And so when Tommy came through, we like, cool. I first heard of Tommy Richman because I was fucking with My Name Isn't J-Mac. Shout out to J-Mac. So I was like, oh man, this shit is cool. This shit's taking off. They doing some cool shit. But historically, we seen it. So Post Malone came in. Post Malone said, yo, I'm White Iverson. He had the cornrows. He had grills and this shit. And the song wasn't called John Stockton. The song wasn't called Steve Nash. It was called White Iverson. We know what White Iverson represents in black culture and in hip hop culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you was making a statement, and then when it came time to be hip hop, it's like, oh, nah, I'm not really a hip hop artist. Well, shit, you done. It's like the Dave Chappelle thing. He was like, oh, I'm not a hooker. Like, you can't. He's like, well, you're sure wearing a hooker's uniform. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you came in on the shit. Miley Cyrus was another one. Miley Cyrus came in, and because we love Mike Will and he produced that Bangers album, Miley Cyrus was wearing Jordans and
I think that was more
shit.
Mike's influence.
But Miley Cyrus also is a part of our childhood.
It could have been Mike's influence, but
well,
also,
she's already a pop culture icon at that point.
But also got on stage, started twerking with Rob and Dick or twerking, you know what I'm saying, on Rob and Dick, like acting a fool. Like, but it, you know, that was a real controversy and sexual. And then come around the next album when it's time to do your pop album, say, oh, I don't really listen to hip hop because it's too much. My dick this and sexual that and this that, and it's like, oh, now we not cool.
Yeah.
Now you too good for us. So it's that, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we done got burned too many times. We want to fuck with you, Tommy Richman. We want to like. Hip hop has no problem with white artists. It's just
has there been a cultural misstep? Do you think? I mean, that you could think of that didn't have enough attention on it?
Ah, man, I don't know.
It could be from somebody. It don't have to be from a white artist, but just somewhere where it's like, man, like culturally that didn't land how it was supposed to.
Yeah, I don't know off the top. Yes, the answer has to be yes, but I'm trying. I struggle to think.
I mean, other than obvious like the Drake shit and like stuff like that, but whatever.
Yeah.
Because that was a big one that everybody was talking. It was like, yo, I saw somebody trying to make the comparison. I'm like, the Drake shit is not incomparable to the Tommy Richman shit.
No, yeah, not in a racial way, and you know, but the lawsuit feels like that, and we'll see how history will tell the story of the Drake lawsuit. But right now, it don't feel good. It don't feel cultural. That's not what we do. What are you doing here? It's a head scratcher. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's plenty of that. I struggle to think of a better example, but it happens all the time.
Let's go to lyrics, Gina.
What lyrics? The tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I tweeted. Do I want to tell my idea? I told y'all what I'm doing with these.
Mm-hmm.
I told you.
Oh no! Don't you have to tell the idea, but I'm just saying, let's talk about those.
But that's what I'm asking. Did I tell y'all what I'm doing with these? Have I already said that publicly?
I don't think you have, which is why I don't think you should.
Okay. So I tweeted, what rap lyrics have you heard that can be used as daily affirmations? This tweet has 2.6 million views.
Beautiful.
595 replies, and then the quotes is just crazy. Your tweet right here.
Wow.
You tweeted, if I can't do it, it can't be done, which is 50 Cent. It's a lot of Kendrick Lamar lyrics in here. What is a rap lyric you heard that's a daily affirmation?
They say what goes up must come down.
Jaco?
No, that was Ludacris. That's one of my favorite Ludacris verses of all time. When he finally, after him and T.I. stopped beefing and mended their relationship, he did a song called "On Top of the World" with B.O.B. on it. And that whole verse, it's like 4 of them in there. Like the other one is take a look at what I did, but can you imagine what I'm about to do? It's like acknowledging where I come from, but that you ain't seen shit yet. To me, that's one of them things I think about daily.
Yeah.
Because people always like, oh, you a legend, you this. I'm like, yeah, but like you don't even understand what I'm trying to do. Those are like my 2. And then I have another one, but go ahead.
One of my favorite ones, which is new, is actually from the Raising Kanan intro. I know heartbreak setbacks, bitch. If I crap out, I'm sure I'm gonna get back. That's a fucking bar.
Yeah.
I've been through ups and downs. You know, I get around. So to me, it's all part of the game.
You got one, Rob?
That's hard. Yeah, I mean, I responded, and I interacted with Gina's tweet just because I thought it was a dope question. It was some dope conversation to have, and I didn't even know I was going to be up here then, and we'll be discussing it. So that was all organic. But
I'm known to kick dust up on the timeline.
Yeah, but it wasn't even dust. You know, I'm like, man,
talking.
This good wholesome content, like this dope. Like I love when we could just talk about music and how music make us feel. So yeah, for me, straight at the top, my first one was 50 Cent. If I can't do it, it can't be done.
If I can't. I love that.
Like it's just such a.
That's one of my favorite Dre beats.
Yeah, that's gotten me through life. Like you know, I remember first time in New York. Like I failed the driving test to get my license, and
why you failed? What they mark you off for?
I forgot. I didn't. I was making a turn or whatever. But it's New York streets. It's like we really driving.
I don't know how none of y'all got a driver's license.
Residential.
In
So
New York.
I didn't single the right way. My parking probably wasn't great, and I was like, damn. But I looked at it. I'm like, man, look at how many fucking idiots got their license. If they could do it, I could do it. But it's like if I can't do it, it can't be done. Like everything is possible, and I apply that to everything. You know, I love Jay. You could change, but that's just the top player you was who you was when you got here.
There, yeah.
Like just a reminder of yourself. Like you know, and we done seen some shit, especially being in this industry. We seen highs and this shit can change you. You know, hey man, you was who you was before you got here. Just stay true to yourself. So yeah, there's a bunch of those.
It's a bunch of those, bro.
Send them all to me.
Who do you think has the most affirmation hip hop quotables?
From this list that I have, and this what I'm looking at my own personal list from stuff that I just wrote, but it's between Jay-Z, Kendrick, Nipsey, and Drake.
That's about accurate.
Another good Jay-Z one. When my situation ain't improving, I'm trying to murder everything moving.
Yep.
The Whacked Out Mirrors, I'm not going to go through that whole thing, but Whacked Out Mirrors, the song itself, obviously pop out and show niggas.
Was Nipsey, come on, man, prolific, so gifted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited to
actually,
go
you know what's
it.
one that just came from a non-rapper? Plug
Black
your phone
Sam?
in.
I have that on here.
Plug your phone in, put it on the mic. Put your phone on the mic and plug it in.
I got that on here. You know, I got that on my refrigerator.
When she plugged her phone in, look what her phone say. Watch this shit, bro.
Go get cracking and come back.
Cause it's like it was said on some like
go get cracking and come back.
some gangbanging shit, but
That's
in
crazy
my
as
mind,
fuck.
in my mind, my phone is my biggest distraction. Like I'm sitting on my phone and I'm scrolling all day, every day. And it's times where I don't get shit done. That's why I be putting my phone on D&D. Or sometimes I just turn it off. To me, when I hear this, when my phone say it,
Reminder.
you know, like my phone say it, put me down, go get to work,
Go get cracking and come
and then come back. I got that shit on my refrigerator and everything. It says, have a good day, go get cracking and come back. I get it tatted if I could.
We shoot Kanye some bail.
Kanye got some.
Kanye got some.
Well, he said you could get through anything even if Magic made it. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? like you know what I'm saying? It's you know, there's a lot out there, man. Hip hop is giving it so much game.
So much game. Before we get on to the R&B and shit, I know you got to go, so I want to get you out of here. But anything you want to plug or shout out or anything before you shake?
Nah, self-promotion is tough for me, man. But
Man, just plug
I'm just
your
happy
shit.
to be there. Yeah, check me out on YouTube at Rob Markman, man. Especially if you want conversation. that's a little more nuanced. Just like we're gonna research what we're talking about. I give my opinion, but I try not to just say anything. That's why I'm in my real life. So you're gonna see that. You're gonna get that on camera. Shout out to the team at Genius, man, doing work over there. And I got an album I dropped in December. We'll Never Be This Young Again. So go check it out.
Rob Raps.
Yeah, definitely more of a Hed was like, yo, you got some slaps? Send me some slaps. A lot of this album is a Nas vibe, very introspective, lyrical, just reflection of the world. So if you're into that, you know what I'm saying? And I send some slaps on the next one. I got you.
It's all good. Well, thank you for pulling up and hanging out with us, shooting the shit, talking some hip hop.
Of course.
You welcome to pull back anytime you in LA, bro.
That's love. Oh man, Gina Views. I'm so glad I got to meet Gina for the first time.
I'm glad I got to meet you too.
Shit is dope.
Yeah. Well, come back and hang out, bro. I don't want to keep you.
Look at this media linking up with media.
Yeah. Wayno said he was gonna pull up on us too, but he act like my dad and don't show up. But anyway.
Wayno fuck with us.
Deadbeat Wayno.
No, Wayno fuck with us.
If you watching this right now, hit me up. Y'all can actually hit me up personally and send me your favorite. Send me your favorite rap lyrics that you have used that you've been able to apply them to your everyday life as daily affirmations. Another good one is RJ. Niggas ain't fucking with you, so what? Sit your ass down, get your dough up.
Bro, do you know that was pinned in my phone for like 2 years?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Niggas ain't fucking with you, so what? Oh, man. Like, because so many people feel slighted by, DJ Hed don't fuck with me, or blah, blah, he ain't playing. So what?
Sit your ass down, get your dough up.
Yeah.
Another one he got, I wonder if the world see the rain hit my window pane, or it's just this cloud over me.
RJ got a lot of them.
Fucking, I'm dressed for the weather. I just looked in the mirror. I'm the realest motherfucker I see.
Low key?
RJ got shit. What?
RJ, Mr. LA?
He said, first, don't leave all your eggs in one basket. 2, never chase checks for a ratchet. 3, fuck what a broke man say, because a man ain't a man if that man ain't paid.
Bro, RJ got some.
RJ be talking that shit. But yeah, hit me up. If y'all have any, let me know.
I'm listen to RJ when I get him.
I had to text the nigga because I was listening to Amio 3.
Yeah.
And Amio 3 is slept on. A lot of people say that Amio 2 is the best. Best Amio. But Amio 3, Flash, is crazy.
He know I'm not a fan of Amio 3 like that.
Man, listen to Amio 3 on your way home. That motherfucker bang. I was in the house off the gummies. I turned on that. I texted him. I said, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I rock that K like it's fashion. That nigga hard.
Yeah, RJ is one of them.
RJ is hard.
Blast. Blast got a couple. I'm still on my way, but the top don't look too far from me.
Oh, let me add that.
I'm still on my way, but the top don't look too far. That's one of my favorite Blast songs ever.
He got something on 6 Tape 3 too.
Still on my way is one of my favorites. Oh, Child of God. Child of God, undefeated all odds. It's a lot of cultural, like.
It's a lot. Oh, yeah. What I'm about to do. This is great.
About to change the game.
I don't know if the game gonna change. But
It's gonna be altered.
Yeah. It might like put a pin somewhere on the board or something, but it ain't gonna change shit. But speaking of that, it is actually the 20-year anniversary of Emancipation of Mimi, and she's dropping in May 30th, I think. She is dropping a second.
She is in Mariah Carey, kids, for the kids who don't know.
They know.
They don't know.
You don't think they know?
Fuck no.
You think kids is watching this?
I mean, when I say kids, I'm thinking 20-year-olds.
Oh. Before we even get into this.
I'm nigga.
I was watching the Ja Rule interview on Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. And Lauren and Envy were having this back and forth about the 2000s music not being the 20-year-olds and the 30-year-olds era. But we act like it is. it's actually the older generation, the 40s and that age group era.
Low key.
But that's the same conversation we was having off camera about who era is Drake and Lil Wayne. Remember we was talking about that.
I don't remember the conversation, but I'm sure we had it.
I'm sure you don't remember. Avery remember.
Okay.
Is he shaking his head?
Yeah. He is shaking.
But we was all going back and forth because you had the comment that you had made was that you said we didn't have anybody between, I think you said Lil Wayne and 50 Cent or something like that. You had said that you said y'all didn't have nobody.
Our generation.
Your generation.
Like a goat.
Yeah, but we was debating like what era does Drake and Lil Wayne belong to, basically.
So Wayne would be it's different though because a lot of these, not a lot. There's a few artists who cross generational gaps.
Right.
Wayne is one of them. He was rapping since 16. He went platinum at like before he went platinum before he could vote. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that I don't think that counts. Like
you still belong to an era though. Cause you're an old nigga to
but
somebody.
if your era is when you come out, then that means Bow Wow. Well, that's not a good example.
But that is a good example because Bow Wow is a part of the early 2000s music. So somebody like a Mariah Carey, I'm sitting here saying Mariah Carey is one of my favorite albums. Mariah Carey's not my era.
No, she's my mom era.
I was a kid.
That's what I'm trying to tell you about Lil Wayne.
I don't claim Lil Wayne.
No, but I'm saying is when Mariah Carey spans a bunch of generations from fans. Mariah Carey came out when she was like 20 or some shit. Like she got to be every bit almost close to 60 at this point or 50 something years old. So she got a multi-generational fan base, like E40 for instance.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like my Ghetto Report card was 15 years into E40's career. But that was like his biggest shit and we all like that's our shit.
Yeah.
So do we get credit for E40? No. Like he still was before us. Same thing with Too Short. Blow the Whistle came out 13 years into his career.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't necessarily think it's 1-to-1 ratio when you talk about somebody's generation. Mariah Carey being one of them people who had a crazy career, who's having a crazy career where you a fan, your mama a fan, and probably your granny a fan.
I think if you're a child while that artist is in their prime, you don't count them. They're not a part of your era.
Before, are you a child, what, 16, 18?
A child.
Like 9? Like what you mean?
A child under 18. I don't think you count them if you were a child during their era. That's technically, I feel like that's the adult music consumers, that's their era.
Yeah, but the peak of your music, the peak of you being a music fan is not 18. The peak of you is usually high school, 9th grade to 12th grade.
So Ja Rule belonged to me.
If you were in high school, what grade were you in? 10th grade? 9th grade?
I was a kid.
No, Ja Rule don't belong to you.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. That's your point.
I'm telling you the argument that they was going back and forth where Lauren is saying the early 2000s is my music and Envy is saying no it's not. That's our era.
Because those artists came before, but their peak was early 2000s. Got you. So whenever their peak is, that's when it counts.
Yeah.
That's fair, I guess.
I feel like you can be a fan of them, but they don't belong to you.
They belong to you when they peak.
That's what I think.
I understand that. I get that.
That's what I feel like. But because like how we was just talking about, we was talking about the auntie shit. What did I say? Oh my God, it's so cool seeing these people from back in the day that's, blah, blah. I'm an auntie now. But to the older generations, the people that's like late 30s and like early 40s, that's day music. But I feel like that's my music. Because I want to wear the airbrush and you get what I'm saying?
No, that was definitely my generation.
That's what I'm saying. But we claiming it and it's not even fucking ours.
That's just probably because that's what you seen us doing.
Yeah.
So you probably you probably get influenced by the generation ahead of you because I was also influenced by
the one ahead. Okay.
So Game and them was one generation before me. And I was like, this is the best shit I ever heard in my life when Documentary and all that came out. And then Kanye and 50 and all them, they a generation ahead of me. But that was like oh my God. So same thing for you. Ashanti, Ja Rule, Nelly, like.
Because that's what was in my household.
Bow Wow. It's like, oh my God, this is the 106 in Park.
Yeah.
This is because Fabulous was my generation. He came out in 2001. I was in high school when that shit when no, I was just finishing high school when Fabulous came out. Or I was in high school when Fabulous came out. So I remember I bought Ghetto Fabulous over the Blueprint. But Jay-Z, he wasn't my guy because he had already existed.
Right.
Fabulous was my guy.
Right.
And so you being influenced by the generation ahead of you, that's how you adopt it. So that would probably be more accurate. It's like you influenced by the generation ahead
Before,
of you.
yeah.
Not behind.
But that's fucked up because that puts you as a music consumer. I feel like it puts you behind. You see my playlist.
Yeah.
It's all 2000s. My R&B playlist is like all 2000s music. I was sitting here because I've been trying to build this playlist, but I still want it to be a vibe. But at the same time, I want it to be still current or updated R&B type of, like music and shit. My recollection or just catalog in general for R&B, new R&B, I don't have one. Summer Walker, Coco Jones, Her, Ella Mai.
This is all women? You don't fuck with
SZA.
like Daniel Caesar, like
Don't know one song.
Damn.
Bryson Tiller, yeah. But like it's a lot of people that I am 100% sleep on. You know what I'm saying? But that's because I'm over here I'm still listening to Jagged Edge and Donnell Jones and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. It was just interesting to me to see them having that conversation when we was talking about that. And I'm gonna assume that we close in. I'm the same age as Lauren, and you and Envy are closer in age, or whatever.
yeah.
But even like something like this, the Emancipation of Mimi, that album is on my wall right now. I love that album. That's one of my favorite projects. But why the fuck am I celebrating 20 years? You get what I'm saying? Like, why?
Yeah, nigga, 20 years ago, nigga, you was a kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah. This shit when I was 10, nigga, this is cracking.
Nigga, I remember when
This shit went up in the sandbox.
I remember when Don't Forget About Us came out and We Belong Together.
Nigga, you was on a jungle gym.
Exact, playing tetherball. Like, what? You know how they say, what you know about this? What do I even know about this?
Did you know what the fuck she was talking about?
No, I did not, and I thought I did. That when that We Belong Together and when
Or
he was
Shake It Off?
she was the dude was chasing her at the wedding and shit. I want to say it was Channing Tatum that was playing it. Don't Forget About Us. She like that shit was a banger, and you would have thought I've been through it, feeling it. I don't know nothing about none of this shit.
You was like 9, fool.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's my
what the fuck
point.
was you going through at 9?
That is my point.
Well, you
But
gotta shake what off? What are you shaking off?
what am I shaking off? But yeah, so Mariah Carey is re-releasing Emancipation of Mimi. This one is obviously the one that we already have. This too has about 21 tracks, and they're showing us the feature list, but not all the way. We don't have the titles. We just see the features. So features are Jermaine Dupri and Fat Man Scoop, who are on the first one. Mariah Carey and Twister. Twister and Mariah Carey already have music together, I believe. Jadakiss and Styles P. I'm happy about this one. Fabulous. Fat Joe. Jay-Z, Young Jeezy, The Franchise Boys. Cameron, Joel Santana, and Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yep. That's dope.
Which she does have. I know she got a song with Bone Thugs and Harmony. Them Franchise Boys make sense because they were popping during the time that album came out, and I believe they were Jermaine Dupri artists.
Yes.
And then Fat Joe, that makes sense with that era. I cannot wait to hear the Fabulous track.
I want to hear what that Franchise Boy is gonna do with Mariah Carey. I just gotta hear what that sound like.
If Jermaine Dupri has anything to do with it, I'm gonna assume it's fucking amazing.
It's hard. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah. And I feel like they recorded this long ago.
But it's still them Franchise Boys with Mariah Carey. That's like putting your greens on the plate with your banana pudding. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? I mean, you can, but why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know. I think they might do it up.
Shout out to Mariah Carey, man. I think it's dope too. You know what's interesting? I just thought about this.
What?
Could a hip hop artist do this with an album?
I don't think it sounds the same. The Emancipation of Mimi is so good.
No, what I'm saying is, fuck how good the album is. I don't think an artist could do a celebration of 20 years of this album and re-put the album out with more shit on. I think they would get crucified for that. Like,
I feel like somebody just did it. I don't know who, but I feel like somebody has done it.
They put out anniversary editions, but not a new version of the album.
But this is the thing. when I look at this track list with 21 tracks, the features that we have, I feel like these were throwaways.
So if not, they didn't make it on the first one.
No, that's what I think.
So you
I
think all these songs were recorded way back then?
Yes, I think they were recorded because who's still, no disrespect, but who's still getting in the studio with them franchise boys? It has to be old, or it has to be something that's like a sample.
I don't even think you can get all the Bone Thugs in one room right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it had to have been something that they did back then. I think the fresh tracks are the ones that we don't have titles for.
I want to see what this Hove and Jeezy song gonna sound like.
Like 2007.
I hope. I mean, I hope. I'm gonna ask JD.
None of these are new.
I'm gonna ask JD what this shit sound
Light Flex,
like, so I can mitigate my expectations. So I can mitigate my expectations. When I see Hove and Jeezy, like, I get excited. So
pause.
Oh my God,
that was crazy.
I'm a hip hop fan.
Yeah, but that was crazy though.
Okay.
You can't just, cause like if that was clipped with no context. That's how I measure my pauses.
Yeah,
like
if it was
clip with no context, do it sound crazy.
I follow that account, No Context Humans. It just be random shit on that page. You'll just see a horse walking, and then a car just hit it out of nowhere. It's like, bro, what the fuck happened? Like, there's no backstory, ain't no cap. It's like Elliot Wilson's Instagram, no caption.
Oh my God. Hey, Elliot could pay me to write his captions. Because I get mad as fuck when I'm watching a video and don't know
what's going
what
on.
it's about to be. Like, put it in the caption so I can see if I even want to use this 90 seconds of my life.
Bruh, Elliot said when we was on the bigger picture, he said, ain't nobody paying me to do captions, so you get no caption. He said, when niggas start paying me to do captions, I'll put a caption. I'm like,
he's literally fucking himself out of the algorithm.
And you know what? We're going to play this on the bigger picture so he can see. Like, this what Gina Views think about your social strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let him know, you know?
Yeah, she got you, though, for a small fee.
Yeah, I have hours in the field.
Facts.
You feel me? I got hours in the field of social media.
Facts.
I didn't flew here, I grew here.
I ain't flew here, I grew here.
You feel me?
Okay.
You know? But speaking of flying here or growing here,
yeah,
flying around and shit.
Flying around.
You feel me? Gayle King, Katy Perry. Who else was it?
Lauren Sanchez, who's Jeff Bezos' boo.
They all went to space. They went on a girls trip.
That ain't no fucking girls trip.
They went on a girls trip.
Them niggas left Earth. You know what I'm saying?
It's a girls trip.
Bro.
Define trip.
Okay, fine.
You get on a flying craft and you go to another location. Fine. That just happened to be what's the measurements?
Inner space, not outer.
What's the measurements though?
Oh, how far?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how far they went up. Nigga, do I look like a physicist to you?
I thought you might have read the article or something.
No. Yeah, but I don't retain that kind of information. Like the feet or the kilometers, how far they went up. I don't fucking know.
You be retaining shit though.
Not like that. Not that.
Can you ask Felicia?
I don't know how far they went. Let me see.
Let's ask Felicia.
Let me see. Blue Origin. Height. 360,000 feet.
Would you ever in your life, if offered to you,
346,000 feet. Would
you ever in your life take a trip to space?
In my life?
Yeah.
That means within the next 40 years, 40 45 years I got left. It depends on what physical shape I'm in.
Okay.
Because that's some shit on your body.
So go into space?
Hell yeah. Fool, you pulling hella G's. You know what a G is?
No. Tell me.
Okay, we gonna get to that later. That's we gonna get to that. Let's look that shit up. But
no, what?
We're gonna get that's the word.
G's?
G's, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when you go to space, you have to go through rigorous training because you have to train for every scenario, whether it's the spaceship blowing up, fire, falling out the sky. So they put you in like these things where you got to go through this training. Like they put you in this thing, they spin you around to pull G's on you. Like you have to go through some shit. It ain't just like, oh, we just gonna go get in the car and go to space. Like it ain't that.
Yeah.
So if my body can handle that kind of shit, like if Gayle can go, I can go. You know what I'm saying? Not like that.
Yeah,
But if
it was a
Gail,
girls trip.
if Gail is physically able to handle it, I think I can handle it. But I'm just saying, you said ever in my life, maybe. It got to be soon though.
So you're open to traveling to space?
Yes, but I don't know if I would fuck with what they went on. Like I want a few more niggas to go.
Black people or men?
Both. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see people that I know who's as scary as me go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'll probably feel more comfortable.
I'm not going.
You not going?
Hell no.
What if they got niggas up there?
The niggas can stay up there. I don't give a fuck. Keep them up there. I'm not going, nigga. I'm not going. You can barely get me on a plane.
True.
I'm scared of flying.
That's true.
And then going to space?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, so to be fair, when you're in a spacecraft,
I wouldn't even go camping.
When you're in a spacecraft, you're technically 10 times higher than you are in an airplane, because airplanes fly roughly 30,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
This shit went to 346,000 feet, so it's about 10 to 11 times higher than where you are in an airplane.
Yeah.
So if you were to go, it'd just be like flying in an airplane, kind of.
No, it's not. It's nothing like it.
I'm trying to get her to go. I'm trying to talk a nigga into go in. Come on. It's going to be cool. Niggas going to go to the store real quick.
No, I wouldn't even go skydiving.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, I don't like heights either.
I'm cool. And all I could think about when I heard the news about them going, you seen Josie and the Pussycats?
I don't remember it.
You remember Josie and the Pussycats? When they put them on the plane and kill them?
What?
It was a movie.
Oh.
It was on Josie and the Pussycats.
Like some...
And I'm just thinking, like, we didn't see, but something happened with the submarine. Why the fuck is we exploring shit?
What you mean? There's a whole... What you mean? There's whole organizations that just explore shit.
Professionally. Them motherfuckers don't work for the NASA.
That's true. NASA don't exist no more.
What happened to NASA?
Well, NASA space exploration doesn't exist anymore. Now it's all privatized through SpaceX with Elon.
Oh, so it's just called SpaceX?
Well, no. It's a whole... SpaceX is a private organization. NASA don't have funding no more like that to go to space.
What's up with all this X shit? Because did you see that
He's obsessed with the letter X.
They're taking DMs. So it's not DMs or inbox anymore. It's called X chat.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the internet is in an uproar right now.
The
Because
internet...
they scared that they not going to have DMs. Now they got to go back to Instagram and to slide on somebody.
Oh, it's no more DMs?
No, that's what people think.
Oh,
but they're not reading into it.
No, it's
so they're
DMs.
just replacing the inbox. So
Gotcha.
the inbox is now called X chat, but it
stupid.
still has the same features as the DMs.
Oh, so they trying to turn it into like an instant messenger, where it's like iMessage and shit, like WhatsApp and shit. Where you
if that's what you just comprehended from that, then I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is the name is changing.
Yeah.
But I will not travel to space. You can barely get me to get on the 405.
Mm-hmm.
Too far.
So
Right.
This leads me to another question that we could ask for, everybody that's tuning in. What celebrity would you be down to take a trip with, and for what reason?
What type of trip?
Like a girl's trip, like a homie trip, not like on some romantic shit.
Mm.
But like, who you think would be fun or adventurous or annoying? Like, who would you go on a trip with, and why?
Yeah, I want to go wherever Kofi at.
What if he going to space?
He can go to space by himself.
Nah, you said you wherever.
I know that nigga. He wouldn't go to space.
You don't know that. I know. I'm speaking for him.
I know Kofi. He wouldn't go to space. He wouldn't go to space.
Is there anybody that could get you to go to space?
No. God.
What if we go into a Fabulous show in space?
That'll be fabulous. We'll have his great show in space, and I'll be watching from the stream.
Ain't no stream.
Ain't no Gina. I'm not going. So look, when I saw this, it just made me just wonder. I just was wondering, might have had a gummy, might have not. I don't know. So I asked Twitter, if you saw Alien, what's the first thing you would do?
What's the first thing I would do?
Yeah, right now. You look at, we having this show right now.
Yeah.
and you look to your fucking right.
I see an alien.
And you see an alien
Is the
belly. The nigga belling down the hallway.
And he running?
He belling.
Oh, he just mobbing.
Yeah, he just.
But okay, I got a couple of questions.
A nigga always got a question. What? Just answer the question. What is you doing?
First thing I'm gonna do
First thing
is regret not having my pistol.
You would shoot an alien?
I don't know. It depends on what he on.
Shooting an alien is crazy.
It's like the one day not the one day. Never mind.
The one day is crazy.
The one day is crazy.
I got some tweets. I got some responses. It's 92 replies to this, but I'm gonna save it for next week, and we're gonna read it next week.
Okay.
To see. But if y'all listening right now, let me know, what is the first thing that you would do if you saw an alien?
What's the first thing you would do?
Act like I don't see it. What the fuck is you talking about?
Why you look at me like I'm stupid?
Yeah.
Because I see the alien, I'm stupid.
Because you talking about you want to shoot him.
I didn't say I wanted to shoot it. I said depending on what he on.
Bro, it don't matter. It's an alien. He's here, nigga. It don't matter what he on. What the fuck is you talking about? You know, I'm going to read some of them. Deja Marie said on Twitter, she said, I'm going to see if they pee out their fingers.
That's stupid. Deja Marie was high as you when you wrote the question.
Oh my God. Danny Myers. Shout out to Danny Myers. Danny Myers said he's going to be paralyzed in fear. I am Lucky Lauren said, look in the mirror and make sure it ain't a dream.
You can't see yourself in dreams? In a mirror? Is that a thing? I
You
didn't
can
know.
see yourself?
Let me see.
I gotta give the gummy for that. Can you see it? I don't think I've ever saw myself in a dream.
Can you see
Have you seen yourself in a dream?
yourself?
It's
in
like this,
a
right?
dream?
Like you can't see yourself in a dream.
Let me see.
Have you ever seen yourself in a dream?
Yes, it is possible to see yourself in a mirror in a dream. And the experience can vary depending on the dream and the individual. Some dreamers report seeing a reflection that closely resembles their real-life appearance, while others experience distorted or even terrifying reflections.
Yeah, well, I will avoid mirrors in my dreams because if I see some distorted shit, I might not come back.
I avoid mirrors in general. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you don't look at mirrors?
I mean, I do, but not like that. That's why I be coming in here looking like this sometimes.
Okay. Sinbad on Twitter said...
Yep. Men in Black Flash. I'm out of there. So look, if I saw an alien, right, it depend on the stature, like it depend on his temperament.
Bro, it don't matter. Did you see the report about the aliens that turned the people into stone?
Yeah.
From like was it like the 1800s or something like that? It was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. So
it just now came out that it's been reported that the aliens have turned soldiers into stone.
Yeah, I didn't see any evidence about that, but I did see that. That's not my concern.
What?
I want to. Is it one or is it a million of them? Like,
it don't matter because he can probably mutate.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Into
Why?
50.
Because I'm trying to see. Look, whatever he own, I'm with him.
No, that's stupid, guys.
Why?
I don't see the nigga.
He see you.
No.
Yes, he do.
No. Obviously, he knows I'm here, right? I'm telling you right now, if I see an alien today, if I walk out to my car in that parking lot and I see an alien, I'm not even going to tell y'all. I'm not getting on ChatGPT and asking ChatGPT nothing. I'm not tweeting it. I'm not searching nothing. I don't even want them to, because I feel like they are way smarter than us.
Yes.
They're in a whole nother, like.
Which is why I'm trying to, let's click up. Fuck these humans.
You can't trust the alien?
I can't trust humans.
That's why I wouldn't even tell y'all that I see one.
What the fuck you talking about? Shit.
Because I don't want y'all telling the alien like, oh, yeah, Gina told me she seen you last week. Now the alien on me.
Nah, if it's me versus the humans, cool. But I wouldn't tell on you to the alien.
Okay, but you just said let's click up against the humans.
I'ma tell you.
You
I'ma
would
be
hood
like,
hop that quick.
No, hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Nigga, if it's aliens, fuck these niggas.
What about us?
Fuck these niggas. What you mean? You just said they way smarter. First of all, he got here. Where the fuck did he come from? Bro, them niggas got shit better than we got. So I'm with you, my nigga. Hey, my nigga, look. I do radio and shit. I'm valuable.
I don't see that nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see him. Don't want to talk to him. Kick it with him. Skate with him.
You don't have to be high to answer this question either. So
I would prefer you get high though.
It was the first thing you would do if you saw an alien, let us know in the comments, please. Let me teach Gina about G's real quick so we can get the hell out of here. Oh, you want to do immediate bullshit?
Yeah, let's see what Slim Thug talking about. So okay. Slim Thug thinks, so at Coachella, Megan Thee Stallion played one of Slim Thug's songs. So he said, and I'm going to just play it for the people. He said that he think that she like him.
And still tipping. But did y'all see the Stallion dancing to Thug from around the way? And still tipping. If that ain't a, hey, I want you daddy call, I don't know what it is. So I'm just waiting on my day, kid. I'm just waiting on her to come to Houston and hit my line like, hey, I'm in the town, pick me up. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time at this point. She brought me out in Houston. Know she got a crush on me by this point. She danced to 2 of my songs. I say I'm in there. I think
Thug tripping.
This is equivalent to when guys say, just because I like all your pictures don't mean that I'm trying to talk to you. You know, niggas say that. Mm-hmm. Like, all I did was like a picture. That don't mean nothing. All I did was go comment the heart eyes. That don't mean nothing. She just played the song. She's from where you're from.
She's from Houston.
And she's paying homage.
Yeah.
That don't mean what's up, daddy.
They don't mean what's up, daddy. I mean, he could just be like using this opportunity to you know.
To check the temperature?
Yeah.
Trying to see what's up?
Temp check for sure.
Now, when I post Kofi scenes randomly, or post pictures of Kofi,
I'm here, daddy.
I'm definitely saying what's up with it. Dada. Daddy, I'm definitely, hey.
So what's my version of that? How can I do that?
You're dry as fuck.
Okay, what can I do? Like, what's my version of what you just do with the Kofi shit?
For you to do
because I can't just
like,
post, like, I can't just go on my Instagram and just post a picture of this girl. And niggas be like, man, what's up with you? Like, you a creep.
Okay, see, that's the thing. I got swag with it. Like, I'm going to post you doing something, like, culturally impactful. I'm going to share some shit from your page that you posted and put it on my story just because it looked fly or, like, it looked good. How I be talking on here and be acting like I'm so, like, to the niggas, I'm not. I'm a pussy. I'm not. I don't shoot my shot. I don't talk to nobody. I don't do none of that. I mean, you've seen me curl up.
Yeah.
I duck.
You be running from it.
Yeah, I'm out. But you're a man. So I don't think that you need to do any subliminal Easter egg signs and stuff like that. I think that you should just go straight in for the kill.
DM.
Yep.
I DM Shinsia. She hit me back.
Shinsia is not going to fuck with you.
Okay.
That's not where you start, okay? you like, don't start there.
Don't start there.
Don't start there.
Okay.
I told you who to try. I told you 2 of them.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, she too, she too that, like, nigga, it's her though. Like, I seen it happen in front of me. What you could do is,
what's something fly?
I'm corny, so I can't tell you no fly shit because if a nigga say, hi, Gina, I'm going to melt. If the right nigga say it, okay. I'm melted.
So
I don't know no fly
some corny shit that I could
that
do?
you can do? I think that you can start by, like, maybe putting heart eyes on a story of somebody who's obtainable.
Like, so DM them the heart eyes in response to a story.
When you already making it complicated. Watch the story and put the fucking heart eyes on the reaction. It's right there.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
And then she might be like, if she like just like it, she might be like playing hard. But if she say thank you and like a little smiley face or something, you might have action.
And then what?
And then you ask her for her number.
Oh, let me get your number.
Yeah. Or you send your number.
So just 310. Just so I hard eyes.
Yeah.
She says thank you with a smiley face. Just
He
310.
stressing you on there?
I'm asking for
Engage in between, maybe, say something with you. Like, what niggas do with me, they find shit to reply to on my story. So if I post rolling, then they'll be like, my dog will fuck your dog up. Like stuff. And that's corny.
That's sweet, isn't it? And that romantic?
No, it's not. If the right nigga said, I'll be like, ooh. But if the wrong nigga, I'll be like, why the fuck do you want my dog to get fucked up? It all depends.
This
but
shit is too complicated.
You should be able to tell if somebody like you or like you. What Party say? He said when girls come around him, you can tell if they single or not, or want to be claimed by, if they in a relationship with their guy, if they acting single, or if they, act like they in a relationship. You can tell the energy when you get around somebody.
So I have to be around them physically though. That's not in the DM.
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
You confusing me.
All right.
You need to reach out to your spirituality.
Spiritual advice.
Spiritual advisor.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
is there somebody you have your eyes on?
I see a lot of people.
And that's the shit I'm talking about right there. That's the shit that'll make me get up from the lunch date. Right there. That's what would make me leave.
That right there.
That right there.
Oh man.
Put that nigga in a group chat. Hey, y'all, get in the comments. No. You don't want to say no fly shit. We had this conversation with the Wale stuff.
What, Blanco?
Turn that mic on.
What the fuck?
Diced pineapples.
Oh, where he was saying like all that fly shit?
Yeah.
No. I wasn't saying that I'm going to naturally say the fly shit. That's why I said, give me something fly to say.
I think Wale could help you.
I'm going to ask Wale.
I think Wale could
Well, we
help
still got to, I'm going to see him this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him.
I think, don't ask him that during this weekend.
Don't ask him?
He not in that mode. He ain't on no soft shit. He on some WWE shit right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
You get what I'm saying? It's all. It ain't
great.
about the bitches this weekend.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's about Netflix, WWE, and Walemania.
Okay.
You feel me?
Shout out to Wale Mania, man.
I think we should take you on a speed dating and film it
I'm down.
and see what do you be saying.
I'm down.
Or maybe that can be the subscription content. Who wants to go on a speed date with DJ?
Oh my God.
I need 10 lovely ladies to sign up right now. Contact me at Gina Views and let me know. You must be Los Angeles based. You must be black. And let me know.
I didn't even say that.
I'm not letting you be with nothing else.
You gotta be black.
You gotta be black. I want my nieces and nephews to be black.
Or partially. You know
Yeah, you can be mixed. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take you on a speed date.
The streamers would love to get their hands on that content, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that would be so good. Y'all hit us up right now. Let us know how should if you have to be a man, tell him from a man's POV. How should DJ Hed shoot his shot at women? How does he let a female know that he's interested?
Yeah, hit us up. All right, last thing. This has been a long episode. G's is referring to gravity. So when somebody says that you're pulling a G, like you're in a roller coaster, you're pulling a G, basically multiple of your body weight times gravity. So like 2 G's is 2 times your body weight. How much you weigh? Can I ask girls? I'm not supposed to ask a woman that?
I say it all the time though.
How much you weigh?
Thick as fuck.
Okay. Well, let's say you weigh 150 pounds.
Okay.
All right. So if you pulling 2 G's, the force on your body, the force on your body is 300 pounds.
Oh.
So when you go into space, you pulling 5 G's. Like you pulling like 4 or 5 G's. Which
I would never survive in space.
So that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. So imagine you sitting in a spaceship and you're about to get blasted off. Even if it's 3 G's and you weigh 100 pounds, that means it's the equivalent of having a 300-pound person sitting on your chest.
I could barely bring my groceries upstairs.
That's how gravity works. That's what a G is.
What the fuck?
So when astronauts go through training, they have to withstand, I think it's 3 to 4 G's in order to even qualify to go.
So Gayle King.
I don't know what training they went through because Blue Origin and Jeff Bezos is a private organization.
Oh.
Government standards is different than these. Like Elon shooting rockets every day.
Yeah.
Jeff and them, they be just shooting rockets. You know what I'm saying? So I think they just doing shit without proper like governmental training. But that is standardized training for astronauts.
G's.
G's.
How you spell it?
It's just G.
It's just the letter G.
Yeah, it stands for like a gravitational force.
Wow.
Yeah, so two times your body weight is standard, like roller coaster. When you know how when you feel when you take off at a roller coaster and you like, oh, you pull in 2 G's. That means if you 100 pounds, it's 200 pounds of weight on your body.
Is this physics?
Yes, definitely physics.
Mr. Dahi didn't teach us this.
Mr. Dahi, shout out to Mr. Dahi at Washington.
Shout out to Mr. Dahi. Yeah.
Or just college.
No, that was at Washington.
Oh yeah, this is definitely physics. Just like centripetal force. You remember at Knott's Berry Farm? Did you ever go there? Mm-hmm. If you ever been to California, Knott's Berry Farm is cool. You should go.
It's not an ad.
It's not an ad. It
could be.
But centripetal force is related to rides that don't have a bar. By law, if you go upside down, you have to have a bar over the top. But if you notice, some rides when they have one loop, it's just the lap bar. So, but because when you go through the loop, the gravity, the G's that you're pushing is keeping you in the seat. That's called centripetal force. So when you hit that loop, you don't need the over the head strap.
So is that G's on the ride still doubled?
It depends on how fast you're going and the angle.
Gotcha.
But there's your physics lesson, kids.
Woo!
Anyway.
Well, you still won't catch me there.
Please subscribe. Shout out to Rob Markman for coming and hanging out with us. Please subscribe. We're on our way to 30K, as I said in the beginning. If you could subscribe, that'd be very helpful. Also, Gina wants to know if there are women who would love to speed date or pop the balloon or some bullshit.
Pop the balloon. I can see the moment you open your mouth. Pop, 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 pop.
You talking about my teeth?
No, like when you say some stupid shit. Oh my God.
I'm getting my shit fixed right now.
I wasn't talking about your teeth.
Anyway.
The moment you say coitus.
Yeah, hit us up though. Effective immediately. Effective immediately.live, all platforms. Tap in. Also, get that card game. Gina has a card game.
Yes, wholefashions.com. Unfiltered conversations about intimate experiences, and I am bringing the show back.
Whole Fashions coming back.
Whole Fashions is coming back, and I've been contemplating bringing back the story.
You need to bring back the stories.
When I was reading the stories,
them stories be very interesting.
I had ran out of thongs.
What the fuck that got to do with the stories?
Because I used to do them in the thong.
So?
Yeah.
You don't need to say you act like you don't wear the same thongs.
A what?
You wear one thong and you throw it away.
No, I keep them, but I had just got tired of like thongs.
So don't wear them.
That's what I'm saying.
Just wear clothes.
That's what I'm saying, but they loved it.
Bro, just wear clothes. They there for the stories.
You don't think they
the
there?
Girls there for the stories. The niggas is there. They gonna be there anyway.
They there to see these motherfucking cheeks spread when I sit down and they look heavy.
Hit us up effective immediately. Subscribe to the YouTube, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. We appreciate you, and we see you next week.